Hey YouTube, so I'm going to be doing the controversial parenting tag. Okay, so, first one, abortion. I do not agree with abortion whatsoever, so obviously I am pro-life instead of pro-choice. I was pro-choice to begin with because I didn't really understand that much about abortion and how much damage it really was and how it actually was killing a baby. It's kind of stupid. And I took more research and studies into it, and I realized that, wow, this is like the most cruel thing that you could ever do. Now, I know people out there are going to be like, well, what if it was a rape baby? What if it was a baby that you couldn't take care of, that you know that you can't do anything for? What if you had a baby too young? Adoption. It's that simple. You should, honestly, this is what the Bible says, you should reap what you sow. Now, granted, that really doesn't go for the rape baby thing, and I understand why people would have a lot of issues with the pro-life, pro-choice controversy there, but my opinion on it is that, granted, you weren't planning on getting pregnant and you were raped, but my personal thing is, I mean, it's not the baby's fault, and so why would you take it out on the baby if, you know, the baby did nothing? It was just implanted inside you, and it just wants life. I mean, it's that simple. Okay, so, next one is breastfeeding. Yes, I believe in breastfeeding. I think it's a lot better than formula, even though we had to go to formula. I mean, I think that breast milk is 10 times better than what formula could be because you get more nutrients, you get more vitamins, you're able to get hopefully a better immune system, and studies show that it's better to go to breast milk than it is to formula. And the good thing is formula, though, is starting to get so close to breast milk that there's almost hardly any difference, but breast milk is still better, and it has more nutrients, vitamins, helps build up your immune system, helps you fight off sickness better. So breastfeeding, yes. Okay, co-sleeping. I do not see a problem with co-sleeping. Okay, when I was a baby, I had to have my dad come in and hold my hand while I was in the crib, which really isn't co-sleeping, but there were nights of where I had to co-sleep with my parents, and I mean, I didn't see a problem with it. Now, granted, you might roll over on the baby, but I'm pretty sure that if you knew that there was a little baby in the bed with you, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't roll over on the baby, whether you're asleep or awake, because you know that the baby's there. And if anything else, for co-sleeping, just put the baby on your belly. I mean, that's what I did. I put Kaiden on my belly and had him sleep on my belly. Sometimes I still do that. There's no problem with co-sleeping. So, that's me, though. I mean, I know there's this big thing out there that, oh, well, you're going to roll over on your baby. Your baby's going to die because you're going to crush him. Really? I mean, people are so paranoid about these things, and they honestly shouldn't be. But, oh well. What's the next one? Adoption. Yes, I believe in adoption. I think that's what you should do instead of an abortion. If you know that you're not able to take care of your child, if you know that you are not financially stable, or you know that you're physically unable to take care of this child, then adoption. Go through the pregnancy, give the baby up for adoption to a loving and helping family. And if you want, there's always open adoptions. There's always parents that have second thoughts about giving up their baby for adoption. And with open adoption, you can just still see your child, even though you won't be called mom or dad, which I honestly think that would be the hardest part. But at least you would still be able to see your child. I personally agree with that. Instead of taking a suction and suctioning out your baby at like 4 weeks, or even 2 weeks, or even as far up as 22 weeks. I mean, you know your baby has life by 22 weeks. Okay? You're killing your baby. Just be honest with yourselves. That's all abortion is. You're just killing your own child because you can't handle it. Grow up and either go through your pregnancy and give it up for adoption, or grow up and take care of the baby. That simple. Okay. Baby wearing. I do not see a problem with baby wearing. I don't see the big controversy with baby wearing. Yeah. Your child is going to suffocate because his neck goes right here. Oh, wait until the child is bigger. Duh. Oh, well, your baby is going to have so much problems with separation anxiety. Your baby already is going to have problems with separation anxiety. Wearing around your baby is not going to make it any worse. Seriously, people. What is the big controversy about having your child right here and walking around with your child? I mean, is there any other kind of controversies that could be more silly than that? Circumcision. Oh, circumcision. I was circumcised, and I didn't have the emotional and traumatic scarring from it. I never really saw the big problem with it because I kind of thought that's how a penis was supposed to look. And I didn't realize that I was circumcised until my parents told me I was circumcised. And I didn't see the big deal with it at first. I mean, yes, basically you're getting part of your penis cut off, but I didn't realize that. And without Rebecca's help, I'd probably still say that circumcision was okay, but she showed me what circumcision really was, and there is no way that I'm going to circumcise any of my kids. It's just, ugh. Now granted, health, it's better for your health, it's better for, every single part of what has to do with your penis. It makes it less sensitive, it makes it this, it makes it less that. Okay, how about the bad parts of circumcision, okay? 1, there could be problems with erectile dysfunction, okay? 2, you're cutting off the most sensitive part of your body, and you can't even have pain meds for it. And what's even worse is that at least 156 kids out of the United States die from circumcision. But it's supposed to be healthier. Granted, that's a really low number for the United States, but okay, add that up through the years, you're going to be getting into the thousands by the time you hit, 10. 20, you'll be in the 2,000s or 3,000s. Go to 80, you'll be way up there. Okay? I mean, seriously. It's been proven that circumcision, yes, it can help, but it's more of a choice of what you want your child's penis to look like. You can either have him circumcised or you can not have him circumcised. Personally, for me, I don't really want to have my child go through that. And if they want to go through that, let them choose to go through that. Don't choose for them. Okay. Baby piercing. Well, I mean, I don't see the problem with baby piercing. I could see the problem if there was an irresponsible adult who didn't take care of the piercings after you're done giving them to him. But I don't see the problem with it if you know what you're doing and how to clean a piercing. And granted, I know it's a baby, they're going to squirm, but if you know how to clean a piercing, then clean a piercing. It's honestly not that hard. You get a cotton ball, you put peroxide on the cotton ball, and you put it on the ear. Oh my god, that is so frickin' hard. But for me, baby piercing, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I personally still would want to wait and see if Kaiden would want to have piercings or not. Probably so, considering that I have gauges and she now has gauges, and so I'm pretty sure he would just do it just because, hey, it's the cool thing. Cry it out method. Yes, I believe in the cry it out method, because Kaiden is extremely fussy at night, and so sometimes I'll just put him down, just let him cry it out. If he doesn't cry it out in, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, then I mean, yeah, we're gonna pick him up. We're not gonna leave him in there for like 30 minutes and just scream his lungs out. I mean, my limit is 10 minutes. If it doesn't work in 10 minutes, come back and try and see what else you can do. Calm him down. See if you can feed him, change his diaper. See what you can do to try and get him to sleep. I think there was one too about public school and private school. Here's my thing on that. I've been to both. I was bullied on at both. But I honestly still believe that public school would still be better than private school. Why? Because private school, you're paying your money, extra money, to send your kids to get the same amount of education as any other child. But, you know, I don't see the problem with that. I mean, I see a problem with that. I see a problem with that because okay, I lost my train of thought. Public school or private school? I would definitely say public school, because private school you're just paying extra money to have your kids learn the same crap that they learn in school. So just send them to public school. Yeah, there's more fights. Yeah, there's more bad stuff. Still the same stuff at private school. So just send your kids to public school. Plain and simple. Okay. So that is all I have to say about the controversial parenting tag. So comment, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I need more subscribers. So I will be making more videos here probably in the next week. I know that when I say that, it's probably another 2 weeks or so, but I will try and make it in the next week. So, anyways, bye guys!